Pranksters! Where are we? The Coliseum! What do we do? Execute! Are you not entertained? The Coliseum! Is this not why you're here? Execute!
What's going on, Cranksters? Welcome back to the Coliseum, another Scalp N CHill. I hope everybody's having a wonderful night, wonderful evening, wonderful morning, no matter where you are at. Man, what's going on with this Bitcoin price action, huh? Last couple of days, we've having a nice little dip. Nice little dip, man. You know, is Bitcoin going to recover? I know for a fact it is loading up. Bitcoin right now is absolutely loading up. Are we heading higher? Are we heading lower? We don't know. Our job is not to predict. We'll leave that to CT. Our job is to find our strategy, which we know is scalping. Our job is to find our structures within our 20-minute, 5-minute, 1-minute time frames, so that way we can execute. And throughout all of that, we must maintain discipline. It's all about maintaining discipline. You know, I've been talking about a lot of these a lot of these trades to the Coliseum the last couple days. The last few days of day trading has just been absolutely wild. Give me a second, guys. This is not loading up. There we go. Cool. This is not loading up. So we've had USDT dominance. You know, we've had this exact same structure for almost, you know, sheesh, brother. Ooh, I'm talking by the time we came down here, we've had this exact same structure for almost 3 days riding on this trend line. You know, and I told the Cranksters as we were coming down, be very, very, very cognizant of USDT dominance. You know, coming down, and if people don't know, USDT, you go to your trading view, you click on USDT.D. This is the tether dominance. Me personally, I do not use the combo chart with USDC. I only use USDT, and the reason being is the largest perpetual trading pair to Bitcoin is tether. It is USDT, and you guys can see this is support. We came down to it again. We have just been absolutely riding on it. And boom, we got an absolute bounce right now. And, you know, the fact that USDT dominance is kind of getting stalled out right here, I think we are about to go a little bit higher. We need to see exactly what Bitcoin's going to be doing here. Is it going to continue to squeeze up? But, you know, we had this massive level. I ended up shorting here. You know, when USDT dominance came up to this big resistance right in here and got this big pullback, we did end up taking the long on Bitcoin. We took the long on Bitcoin. And if you don't know how USDT dominance and Bitcoins work, they are perfectly inversely correlated. They are inversely correlated. Okay? Inversely correlated. And what does that mean? It means if USDT dominance is coming up to a resistance, it means that Bitcoin is coming down into a support. And, you know, Bitcoin right now is absolutely coming down into a support. You know, we can see here, we're kind of front running this, we're kind of front running this level here for a higher low. We could see, you know, we have these lows, higher low, higher low, higher low here, 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 here. And let's see if Bitcoin actually can try to squeeze on out of here. If we dip down at all a little bit lower, I would say we maybe sweep the lows, and that's where USDT dominance is actually going to end up getting a tad bit higher. And this is such a strong level, you guys, Cranksters. This is such a strong level for USDT dominance to be paying attention to. Look, we had huge rejections here, a big breakout, big breakdown, rejection. We are back at it again. And so let's see. I do think USDT dominance squirts up just a tad bit higher. We got to wait and see what Bitcoin's going to end up doing here. Is Bitcoin getting ready to bust on out of here? You know, the thing is that the only liquidity left here for Bitcoin, for the big move that I'm talking about, there's two areas. Either one, we are absolutely taking out 57K, or two, we are about to squeeze all of the 64, 65s in here. It's now or never. And that, I do believe that that's getting ready to happen here in the next couple days. I do think that, you know, Bitcoin's, it's going to happen here in the next couple days. So real quick, let me get the music jamming, and then we'll start jumping right into our Scalp N CHill, and let's see if we can try to catch some trades here on Bitcoin. All right. Let's see who we got in the chat here right now. What's up, Crypto Line, C Dingle? We got Just Here, Jagger. What's going on, Gates? I hope everybody's having a wonderful night, morning, evening, whatever it might be for you. I've been scalping my little ass away, man. That's for damn sure, all damn day. And the price action has been really great inside of this area. But you got to be locking it in. You got to be locking it in, cranksters. If you are making any money right now, some traders call it a crab market. Some traders think that there's nothing to be traded here. You know what? In the Coliseum, when we look at 20-minute time frames and we say, you know what? Bitcoin has absolutely been side trading here. It's been inside of this down trade. I've caught every single one of these pumps and dumps throughout the entire day, with the Coliseum posting all the P&Ls. And when we look at Bitcoin on a 20-minute, you can obviously see it's trying to break out. I think maybe if we come down one more time, we can take this long. And same thing, when we look at a 20-minute on USDT dominance, we have just absolutely just been climbing. We can go from here to here to here. Do we squeeze up? I do. I would like to see USDT dominance squeeze up one more time to this big level, and then we break down, because that would mean that Bitcoin has a good opportunity of sweeping. All right, if we were to look at this, I would like to see Bitcoin actually sweep, even though we're putting in these higher lows, right? We have these lows, higher low, higher low, higher low. I, for one, would like to see Bitcoin sweep them real quick and then take out everybody up at the top that's trying to short this bad boy. You know what I mean? And again, that's what I would like to see. But who knows what we get? All I know is that when we're looking at USDT dominance and we're looking at Bitcoin, you just got to trade the market you have, not the market you want. If you want to get into some price action, it is available. And, in the Coliseum, that is what it's all about. We find those 20-minute structures. We find Bitcoin. We find USDT dominance, and we execute strictly based off of that. And so let's see. Is USDT dominance getting ready to break back down all the way back down here? Is Bitcoin getting ready to break out? Bitcoin's playing, like I told you guys, on a higher low scenario, absolutely higher low scenario. It could break out. Is USDT dominance about to break down? Maybe in the next hour. Maybe we could look to take a trade. But as of right now, cranksters, I think we're just gonna be chilling for this stream. And the reason being is, Bitcoin is like either we're gonna short this and you put that stop right above, right? You either short this, you put that stop right above, because if this thing breaks down, USDT dominance is probably coming down quite a bit. We're probably gonna come down all the way down here. And so everybody, if you are taking any of these scalps, be very, very, very cognizant of this. That if USDT dominance, look at this, we're already starting to rip, man. Look, there goes USDT dominance breaking down, Bitcoin busting out. There we go. So we just need to be very, very cognizant right here, cranksters. We need to be very cognizant. All right, be very, very cognizant. Look, Bitcoin's trying, squeezing. Let's see what Bitcoin's about to do here. Are we about to rip on out of here? To be determined. Here we go. I'm going to be looking to take a scalp short here at the top of this. Let's see where Bitcoin could be running to. And look, we've got this pump here, pump here, pump here. Is this short in territory? I'm going to be watching this real quick, cranksters. Let me focus in real quick. Nice little pop right there, huh? Nice little pop here on Bitcoin. Let's see. Are we going to continue to rip? If Bitcoin does continue to rip, like I said, it's going to end up taking out here, 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 here. Everybody's been shorting this thing, man. Everybody has been shorting this. Let's see now that it actually has broken out. Are we about to sweep these lows? Let's see. Let's see what Bitcoin's about to do. I know that Donald Trump's supposed to be doing some news tonight, right? Is that right? Is it a news night? Yo, 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 diddy bitty tango. Yeah, absolutely. Good evening. What's going on, Wyson, D. Parker? I hope everybody's having a good night. Absolutely. Do I think that Bitcoin can absolutely get into the 50s? For certain. I mean, look at this. We are putting absolute lower highs. We are putting in these lower highs here, lower highs. And we're either getting ready to sweep all of these guys here, or we're going to end up sweeping the lows, and it's on like Donkey Kong. Absolutely, we could. Now, we have a couple of different levels here for the downside, all right? If Bitcoin starts coming down to the downside, what we would want to see, if we pull this fib level from this low, oops, come on, what's going on here? Is my trading view tripping? Yeah, give it a second, dude. My trading view's tripping. It's not using the tools right now. Give it a second, guys. There we go. We have a couple of levels that everybody needs to mark down to the downside. If we go from here to here, right? And that's going from this low, right? This low to this high. All right, this low to this high. We can see that there is if we do end up sweeping the liquidity below us, we do have this local golden pocket. So what you want to do is, again, put that golden pocket there, put a little purple box or whatever color you want it. That needs to stay absolutely right there, right? Because again, if we do end up sweeping all of this liquidity down below us, $61,000 needs to hold. 61.1 to 61.4. That's exactly where we want to see Bitcoin hold, okay? Now, if we do not hold this golden pocket right here locally, we do have to go out to the weekly. We look at Bitcoin's entire structure, and right below us, okay, right below us, from 15.5, right, all the way up to our all-time high of 126, we can see 54 to 57K is a macro golden pocket, guys. Bitcoin needs to hold this. You guys can see here that if we come into this area at all, this is the only people that have not been like swept as far as the liquidity is concerned. We can see here liquidity was swept on this move down. Nobody has touched the $49,000 range yet. Nobody's touched any of this range. Nobody. You know what I mean? So again, as far as we have a local golden pocket right below us. If Bitcoin was to sweep the lows, right? If Bitcoin ended up sweeping the lows right below us, local golden pocket right in here. And if we do end up breaking down entirely, we have the macro golden pocket, which is right down below us. I would expect, because we already touched it one time at 57.8 at the very tippy top, you know, we got a good bounce. We came all the way down to 57.7, bounced all the way up here towards 64.7. We would want to see this golden pocket right here hold, and then we rip on out of here. If that does not happen, then we need to be looking down towards the macro levels here, down towards 54 to 57K. With that being said, USDT dominance is holding. It's been doing these little pattern drops. Let's see what's about to happen, because I do want to see, USDT dominance. I want it to come up a little higher, man, to the bigger zone. Every single time that we've been waiting for this bigger zone up at the top here, right? Up at the top here, we have absolutely gotten great rejections. This is where Bitcoin should get a bounce. Now, here's the thing. If that $54,000 to $57,000 does not hold, USDT dominance breaks this level here at 8.75. If we break this 8.75 with violence and we come all the way up this time, back up to 9.24, I'm here to tell you, cranksters, you're going to end up seeing a $50,000 Bitcoin pretty easy. You're absolutely going to end up seeing a 50K Bitcoin. Really, really, really easy. Percentage-wise from where Bitcoin is at, I mean, that's just a 20% drop. That's easy work. All these people that are in for Bitcoin that have not been into these cycles, I'm here to tell you guys, be very, very, very cognizant of Bitcoin. This is easy work. Bitcoin could do 10%, crab step down another 6-7%. Very, very, very easy work, guys. And so again, our goal as traders, or if you're trying to invest into Bitcoin, it is not to try to predict. You're not trying to just be right. All you're trying to do is have a plan. And here in the Coliseum, that's what it's about. It's just trying to have a game plan, so that way we can have the best reaction from when price action finally comes to us. Do you see what I'm saying? When price action finally comes to us. Bitcoin's been on a nice little steady climb here. Let's see if it keeps ripping up. or if we're gonna end up trying to flip some of this into support like it's been doing, which it already did. You know, we already broke on out of here. Support, bounce, good bounce here on Bitcoin. Let's look at USDT dominance. Like I said, I was looking for a scalp short, but it's hard for me to do this while I'm teaching, man. While I'm going over these charts, it's hard for me to do this. So let's see here. Yeah, USDT dominance has just been slow climbing, man. Slow climbing. Let's see what Bitcoin's about to do here. Let's look at the chat real quick, man. Please hold above 60 and let's start this bull market. Oh, what's going on, Audio Man? Crypto Lion, that 49 looking juicy to take. Let's see. It's looking juicy, dude. It's looking too juicy, man. You know, if I went all the way out here and just cleaned all of this up and we looked at, oops, I don't want to do that. Hold on. Put all of this back. I need all of this back on USD. I haven't touched these lines, these trend lines on USDT dominance. Let's go to Bitcoin. Let's see now that we popped if we don't sweep this liquidity just down right below us. You know what I mean? Let's see if it doesn't just come straight down here. Maybe take a long now if we missed it. But yeah, you go out to the weekly and you look at just market structure, man. You would say that this area would just needs to be swept. If we get rid of this, you know, this fib level, we could say that all of the liquidity from, you know, from here, boom, everything that held here, swept them. Everything that held here, swept them again. The only people that have not been swept, man, is the people between, you know, 39 and 50K. The ETF holders, you know what I'm saying? You can see this is prime time. 49 to 50K is prime time. Absolutely prime time. Flip all of this into support, come right down into it, and then we go sideways. And it might even look something like this. And this is what I'm expecting. And again, I'm a scalper, guys. You guys know me. I'm going to be trading this price action all the way down to 60, all the way up to 67, all the way up to 72. There's so much price action. You know what? My macro trading is when these prices eventually come to me, I'll be trading them just as hard as everybody else. But there's so much price action to be held and taken with these scalps inside of the 1 hours, the 20-minute time frames. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Absolutely. That, you know what, if we do end up sweeping this, this is easy. And so when I say it looks something like this, let's go to a bars pattern. And we kind of get this last dump, something like this. My bottom was going to be right around 41. That's just my bottom. I think something like this, kind of drip down, short-lived, down to 41K, 46, 47K, something like that. We kind of bounce back up. We hang out in the 50s, right? We hang out in the 50s until 50, 60, 70, up until like late next year. You know what I mean? Just based off the 4-year cycle theory. And then we do something like this. And then we just roll right on out of here. Boom. All the way up to 180s, 200, something like that. I can absolutely see Bitcoin doing something like this. Very, 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 very simple. We have all the liquidity. We have everything dialed in. We have, you know, we're ready to rock and roll. We're ready to start this next cycle. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's jump right in real quick. Good evening, Cranks. Just V Monitor. What's going on, man? Prime time for sure. Should be interesting. Absolutely. Take a volume profile from that last bear market low until now. Yeah, if we took a hold on, man. My trading view is tripping, man. Let's just reload this real fast. Hold on. My fucking trading view is not working right now, you guys. I keep clicking on this. All right. Well, I was going to pull this fixed volume range from here to here and see exactly what you're talking about. Oh, now it wants to work. Okay, here. Yeah, we do not hold here, guys. It is right down below. Look at that. Vacuum sucked. We are literally have to hold exactly where we're at right now at the bottom of this 57K. Look at this, or it's a vacuum suck right into it. Kind of just matches up, man. Simple TA is the best TA, man. Simple trading is the best trading, guys. Don't overcomplicate anything. No need to do any of that. Simple trading is the absolute best trading. And you guys can see everything's lining up. Does it happen? Who knows? Who knows, man? We're going to take our ranges, but you guys can tell this needs to hold, or it is coming straight down into this area that I'm talking about. All right. Good call, man, on that fixed range volume. I guess it's Philip, it's everybody's prediction now. It's everybody's prediction now. I was saying this shit way back here, brother, when we were way up here. When we were way up here at 100, 116, I'm like, guys, absolutely, these guys they just need to be crushed. Everyone told me I was fucking crazy. Everyone said it. That ain't happening. We're never going back below 100. We ain't never going back below 70. We ain't never going to see 50s again. Okay, guy. Sure, buddy. But yeah, you know what? You bring up a good point, Philip. You're absolutely right. That is everybody's prediction now. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Again, as far as I'm concerned, dude, I can give 2 fucks less. I'm looking here. I'm looking at the 20-minute right now. I'm waiting to see, is Bitcoin going to end up sweeping these lows again? I'd like to just see us kind of just flag out sideways trade, kind of like we're doing right now, Kind of got this little support sitting here. Looking at USDT dominance. Is dominance going to try to rise again, or is it just going to dump? Is it over with? Could be. Like I said, no trades for me right now, guys. Absolutely no trades for me. I'm going to be sitting back real quick. No trades for me right now. Crypto Tobes. Divs are awesome. Do you see any Black Swan events? Who knows, man? I don't... maybe the S&P 500, dude, tanks 20%. That'll kick Bitcoin in the balls. That'll definitely help us. Who knows, man, about these wars or tweets or what's going on? Who knows? Anything can happen. Anything can happen, Bitcoin will never fall below 41K ever again. Well, I hate to say this, my friend, but there are other analysts that are really good analysts that are calling for 25 to 33. And they've been pretty accurate. I don't see it. I'm not that bearish at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that bearish, brother. You know what I'm saying? That would be wild. I tell you what, though, we get down into some of these prices. I'm happy buying Bitcoin right where it's at right now for investment bags. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, all of us can probably agree that Bitcoin's top is not 126K. None of us are going to be able to call the bottom, but from here, we're going to get a 4 or 5X. Dude, I'd be happy with that, But Bitcoin's one of the cleanest assets to trade. I say this on every space. I say this to everybody that, you know what? Bitcoin respects almost every single fib level. It respects every volume profile, every pocket of liquidity. Bitcoin's just been running like clockwork on this. And so, this is the one thing about me, man, in the Coliseum. I don't trade a bunch of altcoins. I don't do that. I trade strictly Bitcoin. The less you look at, the more focused you are on what you are going to look at. And yeah. And that's beautiful. My compounding percentages for the last 10 days came out to 2.3 a day. Dude, that's violent. Dude, don't change anything. Adam, you hear exactly what I say, dude. If you're trading with $1,000 and you're making 1%, 2%, 3%, 1%, 2%, 3%, dude, don't change anything. Don't be swinging for the fences. Don't be doing anything, man. Just literally do the exact same thing. And I'm telling you, dude, have patience. And in You know, by the end of this year, you're going to be one happy dude, man. You're going to be one happy dude. You know, that's Grateful Dabs. You're onto something there too, dude. But, you know, everyone thinks that the bottom's in and momentum's dying to the downside and we go sideways. And the next thing you know, dude, you get an $8,000 fucking candle to $53,000. $10,000 candle down to 53K. That's the nature of Bitcoin. That's what Bitcoin does. You know what I'm saying? Everybody starts saying, hey, bottom's in, 60K, that was it. Double bottoms, triple bottoms. You know, I leave the bottom calling to CT, dude. I don't do that shit, man. You know, I do think that based off of Bitcoin, I think somewhere in the 40s, Bitcoin's bottoming somewhere in the 40s. So now I'll change my thesis. I'm a trader, man. I'm a trader, so I'll change my thesis as more time goes on. If we don't end up seeing somewhere in the 40s and we go into Q1, Q4 of this year, or Q4 of this year, Q1 of next year, and we don't see that price action and this structure starts leveling out, you know what I mean? And we just start going, doing something like this. You know, we just start doing something like this. Because we already have this, and we just start seeing like, you know, just mid 50s, something like that. And we go into October, you know, January of next year. In time, I'm going to say that, yeah, man, I don't think that, then probability tells me we're probably coming way, way, way higher before we see these numbers below 50. Or never. You know what I mean? Or never. But it's hard to say never because we just know how that works. We can never say never. But yeah, man, if we absolutely go into that, if we go into that kind of price action, Grateful Dabs, and then again, we got to look at a couple of different ways with our structures. You know, 4-year cycle theory. We also have the summertime. We should be bottoming out based off of that, October, whatever it might be. But, you know, if that price action doesn't happen, well, then we all got to agree that, yeah, I mean, hey, guys, cycle bottoms in. Start loading the fuck up on Bitcoin because the next accumulation and the next big pump is around the corner going into these halving years. Do you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. I'll change my thesis big time. 100%. 100% I'll change my thesis. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely will. I have no problem being, dude, one thing about me, brother, and I'm here to tell everybody on CT and the internet, I'd rather be rich than right. I don't give a fuck if I'm wrong. So I'm not here to call a bottom. I'm not here to do any of that. Call tops. I trade it, dude. My thesis, and when I talk to people and my opinions they're non-biased. I'll adjust quickly. One day I'm bullish, next day I'm bearish. I make money through the highs. I make money off of the lows. And so, you know, that's the life of a trader, dude. But I'm not biased in any way to say, oh, it has to go up, and then all of a sudden it just keeps going down. I don't have broken expectations. Do you see what I'm saying? And I would encourage everybody, don't have broken expectations, you know? Anything can happen. But yeah, I will change it based off of time as well. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Is it going to squeeze? Isn't Donald Trump about to talk tonight or something? 7 o'clock, has he already talked? What didn't we have like a news day today or something? Did we have a news day today? I thought he was supposed to talk. Oh, I see Thursday at 9. Yeah, price really doesn't matter. Price action does, exactly. Thursday. All right, so he's going to talk Thursday. Right on, guys. Yeah, like I said, just a quick little scalp and chill here. What I'd be looking for is USDT dominance to come up much higher. You know, up to this trend line right up in here. This is the big. You know, we kind of come down. A lot of times we come down, and then boom, we pop right back up to it. I would like to see USDT dominance come on up here, get the bigger rejection, and then we can end up taking Bitcoin at the sweep of these lows again. Or, you know, is it just going to keep ripping? To be determined. We don't know. I'm watching this right now, man. I'm watching this. Let's see what it's gonna do. Thursday's the news day, huh? Thursday's the news day. Look, Bitcoin's going for it again. Let's see. 63,280. Yeah, dude. I mean, absolutely. It can absolutely squeeze higher. Schlong it. I'm waiting to see, dude. I don't think that, I want to see USDT dominance come up higher. I said that earlier. Nothing beats. And it could, absolutely. Nadi, you're right. The fact that we started off with the dump for the weekend, we got a lot of price action ahead of us this week. Today's only Monday, right? Absolutely. It's just for me, for a big, fat, juicy long. Because you know what? Here, today's price action has been great because Bitcoin's just kind of been sideways trading here. We had multiple tops here for scalping, just like this. We had multiple bottoms like this. Very simple, very easy to trade this against USDT dominance, right? Finally broke out. This is our price action now. I would like to see, and again, we can see the same thing, USDT dominance on the 20-minute. Just slow climbing. We've had these highs just like this. Boom. I would like to see USDT dominance rip up to this massive trend line right here because we get the best reaction at it. Look, every time we've touched it or come up to it, we're here. Let's see what happens, man. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it right here, and this thing rolls over back down to the trend line, which means that Bitcoin is going to end up squeezing. Bitcoin's going to end up squeezing all the way up here to the tippy top, man. 65K. Take out all these shorts up here. For damn sure, all these dudes are just asking to be blown out of the water. That's for damn sure here on Bitcoin right here. These dudes right here. Look at this. Everybody's shorting this thing right up in here. So you would think, yeah, they can get shit squeezed. Boom. No one is safe. Only Obi-Wan can save us now. It's good to see everybody here. I hope everybody's having a wonderful night or a morning if you're just waking up. The trades have just been wild, man. The last couple days, dude, we've 15K days, 28K days, $40,000 losses, man. This shit is just, I'm telling you, I need a break. I need to take a break, but I've just been popping off little $2,000, $3,000 trades at a time. Little 3K trades at a time. And, not trying to catch a bottom on Bitcoin, not trying to, USDT dominance has been calling it, man. It's been calling the shots. So just be patient. Be patient right now because technically, if we were to look at this price action, this is we're in the middle right now. Yes, it can come back down, but I would really want to see one more pop. Bitcoin come down one more time, sweep the lows. Just got up from a nap. Nice, Adam. Bitcoin has just been slow climbing down all day long as, same thing with USDT dominance. It's just been slow climbing up. Let's see what happens here. USDT dominance, even though it's just been doing this, boom, pops. Boom, pops. Is it finally over? Or is this thing going to rip again? Come up to the big trend line? Or is it over with? To be determined. That's what I'm waiting for, guys. I'm going to wait for the bigger move. But Bitcoin's looking good right now. I mean, it's been popping up. Yeah, Yeah, it looks like it's ready to rip. Probably pop 63. It'll probably rip, man. If this thing drops all the way down here, yeah, Bitcoin's coming way higher, man. Let's see. Yep, Bitcoin looking good. Looks like she's ready to roll, man. Take out this high. Bitcoin about to just absolutely rip or what? I mean, Bitcoin's just been coming down all damn day. I would expect it to come up as well, dude, before it makes another move for sure. And it's just been slow climbing down all damn day. So let's see what it does, man. Like I said, guys, I'm just looking at USDT dominance because if this thing comes all the way back down to here, I will short the shit out of Bitcoin. This has just been a massive line. We come up all the way up to this trend line here, I'll be taking a swing at Bitcoin's longs. As far as Bitcoin is concerned right now, oops. I ain't long in this, dude. If you're not in a move already from the bottom, fuck that. Don't even touch it. You know what I mean? Don't even touch it right now. I'm not top blasting shit. Diddy's breaking down, Biddy's popping up. Yep, don't touch it. Don't touch it. You get stung, boy. Don't touch it, not yet. Don't go touching it yet. Yep, because this thing's liable to rip on up, man, and like if Bitcoin comes anywhere down here, I'll take another swing long. If it comes down here, I'll take a swing, not a swing, but just a scalp long. I ain't touching shit up here because the thing is that USDT dominance, man, can rip on up and Bitcoin can dump. I'm telling you, this thing just kind of slowly comes down and starts climbing back up, and Bitcoin just rides back down. I was wondering about that, dude. Let's look at this. This shit is out of hand, huh? Fuck. This is what I'm talking about. You know, just swept the lows right here. Boom. Climbed up, bounced, and then swept the lows. This thing's probably ready to run again, dude. Same thing with Hyperliquid, man. Hyperliquid had a nice big drop. Look, Hype's probably ready to take another pop, man. Now, on Hyperliquid, though, there is a nice level. We pulled out fib levels from these lows to the all-time high, right? That retracement is literally right below us. I do think that at 61, 61.13, something like that, man, we should get a nice big pop. If it melts through this, then I would just be looking for it just to sweep some of this. But yeah, yep. I'd like to see Hyperliquid just a tad bit lower. And the thing is with Hype is it is putting in these lower highs. Absolutely putting in these lower highs. Keep an eye out on that. $61, 61, 61.30, somewhere in there for Hyperliquid. BNB's been looking good too, man. Sheesh. BNB looks just good, dude. I'm telling you, anything on one sweep, guys, within this $100 down move, anything into the 400s, dude, I'd be saying get dude, brother. I'd be looking at some BNB, man. Anything below this. I mean, look, none of this has been swiped yet at $500. Anything below $500, boom, real quick, it's on like Donkey Kong. Look at ETH looks stronger than Bitcoin. ETH actually swept up on top here. Look at this. Looking pretty good there, Ethereum. Be careful right now, man. USDT dominance is liable to just rip all the way back up here, and Bitcoin's going to just plummet, you guys, back down to the bottoms. Let's see what's going to happen here. I don't know what's going to happen here. But USDT dominance has been doing this, just kind of going sideways and then works its way out of here. That's been the moral of the story all damn day. Look, kind of comes down, moral story, just kind of just works its way up, back down. Let's see if Bitcoin doesn't sweep the lows here. This support. Everyone was long on this. Right on, Adam. You've been after it, huh? You've been getting after it today? I've had a couple of nice trades today, man. 2,800, 5,600, 4,900, 14.2. I'm just chilling right now, man. Absolutely just chilling right now. So, see what I'm saying? Look at USDT dominance, man. Let's see what's going to happen, brother. Ooh, this thing starts ripping on out of here. Come on up to the tippy top. Bitcoin, get your ass way down here, dude. Let's get ready to load up. I'll be more comfortable if USDT dominance actually climbs all the way up here. But who knows? But let's see. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm done for the day. I'm going to wait for either the USDT dominance coming way down here or it's coming way up here. I'll wait. I will peacefully wait. And it is a Monday. And like you said, there's a lot of price action for, the fact that Bitcoin came all the way down like it did. Bitcoin came all the way down like it did on a Monday over the weekend. Sheesh, yeah, we can absolutely. You know, this is a Wednesday. This was a Sunday. Look, this happened on a Monday. Boom. And then just throughout the week, it just kind of dumped. You know, we're back down here again on a Sunday, Monday. Or what is today? Yeah, today's Monday. You know, it can pop and then work its way back down again all week. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Brother, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be patient, man. I either take them from the tops to the bottoms, or if we have a nice B&B is fire, Dalo. You know, I'll take the trades from the tops to the bottoms, or if we have a nice accumulation phase. Like today's trades, guys, were all based off of, you know, Bitcoin coming down here, and we just sideways trade down at the bottom. It was easy scalping this morning right in here. Look, all of this right here was very easy to scalp because during the day, all of this was happening on USDT dominance. So you guys could see every single time it came up, rejection, got a good bounce, rejection, got a good bounce. Bitcoin, diddy bitty tango, super easy to scalp, super easy to scalp. Now that we've kind of already broken out, you know, and we're way up here towards, again, resistance. If USDT dominance comes up here, man, I'm telling you, Bitcoin's coming down. So I'll rinse and repeat. No need to force it. Yep. Well. We'll make sure that we just be patient, wait for it the price action to come to us. But yeah, I do like that BNB trade as well. I do like that BNB trade as well. It was a good day today, man. I spent a lot of time. Golly, guys. So, you know, I got a lot of time on my hands. I've been doing so many honeydews, man, around my house. When I got my pool completely decked out again, dude. I went to Shanghai, kind of got a little left behind. Decked it all out, man. New dishwasher. Just doing little things, new cabinets, just doing little things around the house. You know what I mean, man? Just keeping busy, trying to catch a little scalp here and there. Telling you, come on, Bitcoin, dump all the way down here in just a quick long scalp. You know what I'm saying? USDT dominance, pop right up here, dude. That's the setup. Rip all the way up here, USDT. Bitcoin, come on down, and I will totally, I'll smack this again. Yeah, I'll set alarms. Yep, I'll set alarms. You know, like I'd be setting the alarm, but I'm actively trading right now. USDT dominance up at this level. You know, Bitcoin at the sweep of, hold on, Bitcoin here at the sweep of the lows. You know, if Bitcoin was to sweep any of these lows down here, really these lows right here, and we haven't done that. Either this thing is literally about to break on out of here or we're about to just drop. Same thing though, USDT dominance. We are literally about to take out this level here. We had bounces on this trend line. We're either about to drop, Bitcoin rips on out of here, or USDT dominance is coming back up here to the top of this range. And if that happens, Bitcoin's about to sweep these lows, boy, and you will be seeing a new cycle low. 57s, 54s, all day. So it's decision time, man, as we get into this price action. Absolute decision time. I want to see what Asia's going to do right now, man. Is Asia about to dump us? Or are they about to pump us? We had a nice little pop. There's the pop. Are we about to hold here? I think that if we take this out right here, right? We've just been kind of sideways trading. If we take this out right here, then we're just going to buckle. Especially because USDT dominance can just rip back up to these highs here. To be determined. $61.4. Yeah, if we break down below this, you know what I'm saying? 61.4 is right here as the baseline, you know what I mean? Big, massive support here. But the thing is, man, is that, yeah, I could see that. We sweep them, and then we end up sweeping the tops. I can absolutely see that. Or two, I can absolutely see us sweeping the tops and then just crushing the bottoms, man, all day. I could see both scenarios. Like I said, for me, guys, the fact that we're trying to catch tops and bottoms, fuck that. I would rather take price action like this, where we have tops and bottoms in a serious range with USDT dominance and everything being undecisive, you know, and we just trade this. Oh, there's a bottom. We come up. Oh, there's a top. Oh, there's a bottom. Oh, there's a top. Oh, there's a bottom. Oh. I want that kind of price action. I don't like trying to guess on any of this shit. This isn't scalping territory like that. You know what I'm saying? All I know is that even with Bitcoin's pump, man, USDT dominance, let's see what it wants to do. Because if this mug starts climbing on out of here, just like it did here, and starts working out over the next couple hours, Bitcoin is coming back down. And again, guys, you know, when I say scalp and chill, if there's no trades, I'm not taking any trades up in this area, man, with USDT dom. Maybe a Bitcoin short, just for a scalp short, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not. I am watching USDT dominance, you know what I'm saying? I want to see it higher. So I am going to be absolutely patient. Absolutely patient. See what Bitcoin wants to do here. Man, ETH went to 1790, 93. Yep, one way has hurt me. How's USDT been today? It's been good. I mean, yeah, we can see it, guys. It's just been climbing. I'm telling you, dude, be careful, dude. USDT dominance has been absolutely fucking climbing, dude. I would not be surprised. Where as at Bitcoin's about it. This thing rips back up for another high, dude. Bitcoin is coming down, dude. You know, just because we came down and Bitcoin came up like this, look, perfectly inversely correlated. If we go here to a 3-minute, we also go here to a 3-minute on Bitcoin. You guys can see. Coming up, coming down, brother. Know what I'm saying? If Diddy comes screaming all the way up here, Bitcoin's going to sweep these bottoms right in here. Let's see. Sheesh. And actually, if USDT dominance comes way up here, Diddy's probably coming, or Bitcoin's coming down into here, man. 62. Let's see. Bitcoin's kind of at the little 1-minute support. Little 1-minute support. See here. Little 1-minute support, little breakout retest. Retest again. Do we hold? Brother, no. USDT dominance, man, just be on the rise. Just here. Came down again. If this thing squeezes up like I think it's gonna, man, then Bitcoin's gonna end up coming back down. But we'll see. Ain't nobody know, bro. 62 G's if it drops another $500 to 62 G's if it does. I don't know if we're gonna get it. Let's see. I think sometime tonight, man. Either that or USDT dominance is breaking down. So like I said, no trades for me, guys. I'm probably gonna cut the stream. I've already been trading, man. I just wanted to do a quick little market analysis, break it down. And yeah, no scalp and chill tonight. I mean, we're just chilling tonight, man. This is just mid chop, guys. You know, wait for USDT dominance. This is the game plan for me. Wait for USDT dominance to come up to the bigger resistances, so that way we can long Bitcoin. You can see here, we're kind of front running this level here, but boom, all the way up here, all the way up here, all the way up here, all the way up here. That's what I want to see is USDT dominance come all the way up here, so that way we can long Bitcoin, because we get a good reaction and good trades, great trades. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, Bitcoin, if we end up coming down and we go to this price action here, I would like to see if we sweep all the way up there, Bitcoin come to 61,000, 61.1, 61.4. That's where I would want to see Bitcoin. My trading view just is not working today. Sheesh. Now it's wanting to do it. With that being said, Cranksters, I think I'm just going to cut it short. I will be live again for the Hong Kong wake up. Price move is dead. Yeah, man, this is mid chop. I'm not taking any trades right now, guys. So with that being said, guys, I think I'm just gonna go kick it poolside, man. I'm gonna get the grill fired up, go look at the pool, go hang out, enjoy my evening. Just a quick little scalp and chill, guys. The price action for tonight kind of escaped us. You know, you were either long from the bottoms, right? You were either long from the bottoms, and I didn't short this top here, especially because USDT, and even though you could have shorted the top here, USDT dominance is at that massive support line, and it's just been climbing. Don't fade it, man. Don't overthink this shit, guys. Simple trading's the best trading. You know, if we break down from here, cool, then Bitcoin's coming much higher. But this has been our trend the whole day. And we kind of got this weird little, you know, let me just show you something with USDT dominance as well. Okay. Look. Big old blown off top here. Big old blown off top here. Blow off top. Kind of a little choppy here before it just kind of rolled over. A little toppy here before it did, but I guess this could be it. And we're just going to come down. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't want to overtrade either, because it's been, we've been on fire. So with that being said, guys, I hope everybody has a wonderful night. I will see everybody tomorrow. And stay safe, man. Just understand that the strategy is scalping. You know, number 2 is our structures. 3 and 4 is going to be our discipline and education, which is going to be timing the charts. And you guys execute strictly based off of that. Do not deviate. Don't do it, man. I'm telling you. The other thing too, you know, I'll be ramping up my streams coming next month. I'll probably start doing a morning stream and an evening stream for the next 18 months, because I'm going to be really dialed into this bull run. We're going to be taking some wild swing trades. This entire year's worth of profits. I'm super prepared to take full advantage of this price action with you guys, Cranksters. So I keep saying it. This is where you're going to want to be in the Coliseum going into this next bull run, because again, guys, there's always another trade. You're going to understand that you could just lock it in, don't turn back. And it could possibly be if you could maintain discipline and maintain the strategy, this could possibly be one of the best bull runs you've ever had. So with that being said, Cranksters, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Everybody be safe.
Who are we? Pranksters! Where are we? The Coliseum! What do we do? Execute! Are you not entertained? The Coliseum! Is this not why you're here? Execute!